Hey guys, Nutcase here. First off, I want to mention I got a new cutting mat for my desk. So that's awesome. So the point of this video is I am reviewing the touch markers. These are not the touch 5 markers, these are the touch twin markers, which are the ones that touch 5 are based on. I have 12 pastel colors and then 6 skin tones. Let's see here. So these are the colors. I only got one duplicate between the 2 packs, so that was nice. Just the YR26. So everything else, they're pretty brightly colored. No browns, just pinks, purple, blue, green, yellows, and skin tones. And so I did up this tree elf girl, and here I'm just testing out what colors I want to use for coloring her. So there we go with the skin tone. The skin tone ones happen to be brush nib and chisel nib on one side versus the other, whereas the pastel set has a fine tip nib and a chisel nib on the other, which I'll show later once I'm using it. But I do really like the brush tip on these. They're very bendable and flexible and easy to put down color with. Just like most of my alcohol markers that I've tried besides Copics, these do bleed most pens. I actually purposefully used 3 different types of pens to make this line art to see like what it would bleed. Yeah, there we go. There's the chisel and fine nib on that one. And most of the lines did if I oversaturated them with color, which, I mean, I just don't do that. You just don't do that then. But I think my biggest complaint is, like, I didn't get why they just didn't have the brush tip instead of the fine tip on the other ones, but that may just because I got a different, like, line or whatever, because, I mean, the one with the brush nib is a white body versus the fine nib, which is a black body, so they could just be different makes of the same marker. Now, that was where I was trying to show you, the colors do something like the Arts Fly markers where they don't blend, they just lay over each other. I've noticed that different, like, same colors, like pink later on in the video, you'll see they'll go over each other pretty easily. But, like, if you put a blue over, say, the purple, it just makes the blue, it doesn't blend. So it's really weird that, like, not the same colors will just not blend at all. They won't muddy each other at all. And so, like, I tried to use some of the skin tones on the antlers and it didn't blend. So it was kind of interesting there. But yeah, I really do like how solid the colors go down and so easily, like, how solid the colors go down. Because I took a little slower than I normally do even with Copics, and I don't see a lot of streaking, I don't see a lot of, like, patches and stuff, whereas with Copic I would have to do several layers to get rid of that. So that's a plus for these markers. I actually really like these markers, and if I could afford to get more and get this instead of Copics, I probably would. But as far as I know, these aren't refillable. But my biggest complaints are, again, they won't blend together, like different colors won't blend together. The smell, they definitely smell very strongly even compared to, like, other alcohol-based markers. And I guess that's really, oh, the caps. The caps have a curve to them, so if you don't get it right the first time, it will just not go on. And that white gel pen is a new gel pen. I'll have a link down below to where you can get one of those on Amazon. I got it at Joann's, cheaper than what it's listed on Amazon, but that way you can see what it is. But it's the Renaissance white gel pen, and I actually really like it compared to even the Jelly Roll, which I've used the Jelly Roll since I've ever used markers. So I finally found another white gel pen I like as much as I do the Jelly Roll, if not more. The Renaissance white gel pen is very nice because it's a thicker pen. It's like, I think it's a 1.0 instead of like the Jelly Roll, which is like half that. So it gets more white ink out. But here I am just putting a background on it just to get some more color on the page so she's not just framed in white. This is where you'll see that like two pinks will blend better than a pink and a blue, or like you see in the eye where I used a pink on top of the purple and you can see where the pink is versus the pink and purple mixing. So I'm just doing a background on there, just some random pattern. I ended up doing like circle bubble style things and it turned out nice. It just gave it more of textured and more just something instead of it just being a white background, so that was the point of it, and I feel like it did its purpose quite well. I really do like the, like, I think I got like 3 different tones of pink, if not more, I think 4 actually, and I think they all work well together and they're all subtly different enough that I want to use them consistently, so yeah. Now, along with this one, I also did another drawing, which I will show later in the video, with colored pens instead of black pens, and it does bleed a little bit on that one too, but I really liked how the colored ink for the line work turned out so nicely. So, yeah. There we go. So, I just really liked the brown ink along with that. Just all those colors, they just pop so well with that, along with, again, the Renaissance white gel pen. But, I mean, the black ink still looks nice. I just prefer the softer one, so yeah. All in all, I like the markers. I'd buy more. I highly recommend them, actually. So, I hope you guys liked that video. If you did, probably it'd be awesome if you could give me a like, or even a sub. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.